My wife demanded, "You will sell your startup shares so I can fund my new lavish spa." Then I saw her spa's business plan, co-signed with her old boyfriend. I swiftly transferred all my shares to a new secure trust that I only had access to. When she asked for the startup cash, her spa was bankrupt and her boyfriend was gone. I, 42 male, am still reeling from the sheer audacity. My wife, Clara, 38, and I, 10 years married. Mostly good, or so I believed. My software startup, AI for agricultural tech, is finally taking off after years of grind. Series B just closed, shares are valuable, though still private. Last Tuesday, Clara drops a bomb, all smiles. "Mark, honey, I'm opening my dream wellness spa, Serene Escape." I'm like, "Wow, Clara, ambitious. Funding?" She waves it off. "Details. Point is, I need proper startup capital." And darling, her eyes get that flinty look. "Your startup shares? Time to sell a good chunk, for us." My jaw nearly dislocated. "Clara, those shares are my future. Selling now is premature." "How much are we talking?" "Around $300 should do it. Premium fixtures, specialized equipment, lease on a downtown spot, $300. Just like that." I told her I needed to think, check financials, tax implications. Pouting ensued. Accusations of not supporting her dreams. Standard. Friday, Clara's out with her sister Denise. I'm on her laptop, long story, it's basically a shared device, looking for a dishwasher warranty. Search bar warranty. A file pops up, Serene Escape Business Plan, Final V3 PDF. My stomach clenched. Curiosity's a bitch. I opened it, comprehensive, alright. Market research, branding, financials. Then the signatories page for the lease and a partnership understanding. Clara's name. And next to it, co-applicant and business partner Julian Vance, her university boyfriend. The just a friend she'd been having too many accidental coffees with, the one I always had a bad feeling about. My blood turned to ice. The plan detailed his supposed $50,000 contribution, yeah, right, Mr. Between Ventures, and my $300K listed as private investor capital C. Miller. Her dream, my money, her old flame. I saw red. This wasn't a whim. This was months of planning. No shouting, no drama. Just one crystal clear thought: protect the shares. My company uses Carta for share management. I spent the rest of Friday night and into the early hours of Saturday on a war footing. My co-founder was incredible, understanding the gravity immediately when I woke him. My lawyer, a specialist in trusts whom I'd fortunately consulted for preliminary estate planning before and knew was sharp, was a rock star. We worked through the night. By Saturday morning, the critical paperwork for the new discretionary trust was drawn up and signed by me. Urgent instructions, co-signed by my co-founder where necessary for company procedures, were dispatched to the company secretary and our share management platform to register the trust as the sole entity with rights to my shares. The formal notarized transfer itself, dealing with all the cap table minutiae, was expedited and finalized by Monday afternoon. But effectively, from that Saturday morning, those shares were firewalled under my sole control as trustee of this new entity. It cost a bit extra for the rush and weekend work, but worth every damn penny. Clara came home around 1 a.m. Saturday, tipsy, oblivious. I grunted, feigned sleep. Haven't said a word about the PDF or the trust. She's been dropping hints all weekend about the share sale. The entitlement is breathtaking. I'm just waiting for her to ask again. I feel strangely calm. This won't be a fight. It'll be a statement of fact. But damn, it hurts. 10 years. What else was a lie? Update. Update time. About 3 weeks since my last post. Thanks for the support, people. Good to know I'm not nuts. The ask finally came last Monday. Clara, in my old dress shirt she uses as PJs, all business. Mark, sweetie, that syrupy tone. Spoken to your finance guys about the shares? The spa realtor needs commitment by next week. Julian's getting antsy about vendor deposits. Julian is getting antsy. The absolute nerve. I leaned back, kept my voice level. Clara, about the shares, there's been a change. They're no longer available for liquidation like that. Her smile twitched. Not available? Company thing? Can you untie them? No, I've restructured my assets. The shares are in a secure trust. A trust? Confusion. For retirement? Can't you just take money out? It's a specific trust, Clara. I'm the sole trustee, and I've decided not to release funds for the spa project. Silence. Her face went from confused to incredulous. You decided? Mark, this is my dream. You said you'd support me. I said I'd think about it, I corrected calmly. And I have. The answer is no. But why? Voice rising. It's a fantastic opportunity. Julian says, Julian, ice in my tone now. I picked up my tablet, opened SerenaScape Business Plan Final V3.pdf, turned the screen to her. Same Julian Vance listed here as your business partner? The one contributing $50,000 while I unknowingly footed the $300? Pin drop silence. Clara went white, then blotchy red. Where did you get that? Your laptop downloads folder, stammering. It's not what it looks like. Julian was just helping me structure things. Good enough to be co-owner and primary contact, apparently, before I'd agreed to a dime. You went snooping? She shrieked, deflection. Irrelevant how I found it. Relevant is you planned to use my life's work to bankroll a venture with your old boyfriend, dishonestly. Arguments, tears, accusations. You're controlling me, you don't trust me. Trust is earned, Clara. You broke it. Shares are secure. No spa funding. She stormed out, calling me a vindictive bastard. The next few days, passive aggression central. Silent treatment. Loud, tearful calls to her sister Denise and mother Eleanor. Snippets. He's impossible. Sabotaging my happiness. Denise called me. Mark, WTF is wrong with you? Clara is devastated. Julian is a great guy. Told her it was private. My assets didn't go well. I'm cold and unfeeling. Eleanor texted a long rant about a wife's right to support, how I was crushing Clara's entrepreneurial spirit. Unreal. Julian? MIA. Coward. Banking on Clara's persuasion, I guess. Clara now alternates pleading and demanding. Yesterday, okay fine, no Julian. I'll redo the plan. Just me. But I still need the money. You owe it to me, a good husband would. I just looked at her. Decision about the shares is final, Clara. The sheer entitlement. She genuinely believes she's owed this. It's dawning on her I'm not budging. Panic is setting in. Mentioned a letter of intent for the retail space. Good luck. Vulnerability check. Yeah, it sucks. This is my wife, or was. Like living with a stranger. But every time I feel a pang, I picture that PDF. Resolve hardens. Update, things escalated. The entitlement train went into overdrive and Clara opened the Dirty Tricks playbook. Clara realized the Mark Fund for dubious spa ventures was closed. Pleading stopped. Anger found new outlets. First, an intervention. Her mom, Eleanor, and sister Denise arrived last Saturday with muffins and a lecture. Mark, Eleanor began, voice dripping faux sympathy. We're worried. Clara's put so much heart into this. Julian is such a charming, enterprising young man. Denise, you're incredibly selfish, Mark. She supported your nerdy little company, didn't she? Record check. She complained about my late nights. Startup was my savings and a loan from my dad, paid back. Her main contribution was dramatic sighing. I let them talk. Then calmly explained again the business plan, undisclosed partnership, 300 cal expectation. Eleanor scoffed. Oh, Mark, details. It's business. Julian was just helping. You men and your egos. I kid you not, showed them the door. Denise muttered, cold-hearted prick. Muffins untouched. Then, the smear campaign. Clara told mutuals I was having a breakdown, paranoid, controlling about money, that I was influenced by shady friends, my lawyer lol. Some believed her. Got concerned calls, stung a bit, calmly explained the truth to close friends. Most were horrified on my behalf. Next, Julian surfaced via Clara. She looked smug. So, Mark, talk to people. As my husband, you have a marital obligation to support my legitimate business ventures. If not the shares, maybe other assets. The house, for example. Blood pressure spiked, but face neutral. Are you threatening to force a sale of our home, Clara, for your spa with Julian? It's my spa. If you won't be reasonable. Implication hung. New low. House is joint, but my inheritance was a big chunk of the down payment. Decided direct action was needed. Drafted an email. To Clara Miller, Julian Vance, CC Eleanor Albright, Denise Peters, subject funding for SerenaScape Spa. Clara and Julian, to ensure no further misunderstanding regarding funding for SerenaScape. On date, I found your business plan for SerenaScape, co-signed, detailing a $300,000 investment from my assets. This was planned without my knowledge of the full partnership or financial commitment. Attached, SerenaScape Business Plan Final V3.pdf. Clara had requested I sell shares for this, omitting Mr. Vance's co-ownership. Resulting from this breach of trust, my shares are now in a secure trust, sole trustee, me. The decision not to fund this spa project under any structure involving either of you is final. No pressure will alter this. Any financial commitments, leases, contracts you made were based on an unconfirmed funding source. Responsibility is solely yours. Attempts to intimidate, slander, or coerce me will cease. Further action may lead to legal recourse from my end. Consider this matter closed. Regards, Mark sent. Fallout? Immediate. Meltdown. Screaming phone call about me ruining Clara and humiliating their family. Eleanor, text. You will regret this. Family is everything. Ironic. Julian, radio silence. Interesting. Clara confronted me, phone waving. How could you? You sent this to my mother, to Julian. You're making me look like a fool. Clara, tired of it. You and Julian made choices, deceitful plan, signed things. These are consequences of your actions. I protected myself and stated facts. But the lease, I signed the letter of intent. They'll sue me. Fear in her voice. Then you and Julian deal with it. Nothing to do with my shares. Stared at me, tears. You really won't help? Even a little? No, Clara, I won't. Harsh. But that business plan broke something, the calculation. Her entitlement, his parasitic vibe. My revenge isn't active, it's inaction. Them facing music they composed. Watching them scramble now, the cash cow bolted, grimly satisfying. It's the quiet, inevitable crumbling of their rotten foundation. They built their dream on my back, without permission. Reality called. Update wild couple of months. The loudest explosions are over. After that email, things got real for Clara and Julian. Julian? Ghosted. Vanished. Blocked Clara. His 50K contribution was pure fiction, tied up in a short-term investment, he'd told her. Classic con. Clara, blinded by spa dreams, and him bought it. Property developers for the spa weren't amused by Clara's lack of deposit. Legal letters flew. She'd also ordered custom spa furniture. Absurdly expensive Italian loungers, Milano Aura recliners, $5 each, she wanted 6, and a pricey hydrotherapy pod. Vendors wanted cancellation fees or full payment. Clara was a wreck, swung between begging me, on her knees begging one night, pathetic and sad, to make them go away, and raging, this was my fault for being so cruel. If you'd just given me the money, she wailed. If you hadn't tried to deceive me with your ex, Clara, none of this would be happening. I'd reply, weary. Her family doubled down. Eleanor's lawyer sent a blustering letter about marital financial obligations and emotional distress. My lawyer chuckled and sent a polite get lost letter, citing the trust and the deceit. Silence after that. Denise tried vague Facebook rants about snakes in the grass. Friends who knew the truth defended me in comments. Shut her up quick. Financial fallout for Clara, significant. Bankruptcy. Serene escape became a black hole, swallowing her credibility and savings, what little she had. The Italian lounger company was aggressive. Hydrotherapy pod people too. Last I heard, bankruptcy trustee negotiating pennies on the dollar. Biggest consequence for Julian. With no money from us and old creditors surfacing, he truly vanished. Word is, he fled the country, leaving debts and angry investors. Clara's charming partner, a seasoned grifter. Shocking. Living with Clara, hell. Resentment, simmering rage, barely spoke. Separate rooms, separate lives under one roof. 2 weeks ago she said, I'm leaving, Mark. I nodded. Okay. No drama, no tears from her, just dull resignation. Me? Profound relief. She packed, went to Denise's, friend collected more stuff next day, lawyer consulted, divorce initiated, trust protects my shares. House is complicated, but her bankruptcy and the clear evidence of the attempted fraud, relevant to dissipation of marital assets, even if it was potential dissipation I prevented, strengthened my position. No joint accounts, thankfully. My salary to my account, hers to hers. Bills split proportionally. One area we were always clear on. The revenge? Not me cackling. It's them, Clara, Julian, facing direct, unmitigated consequences of their own greed and deceit. Julian, fugitive. Clara, tanked finances, reputation, marriage, all for a lie-built fantasy. Played by Julian, tried to play me, backfired spectacularly. Her enablers, Eleanor and Denise, now deal with Clara's mess. Their villain narrative fell flat against facts. They look like fools. Quiet house now, empty, not lonely. Peace I haven't felt in ages. Sadness, sure. 10 years is a long time, but grim satisfaction too. Saw the trap, sidestepped it, they walked right in. Startups booming, shares more valuable than ever. Me? Looking forward. Raw, messy, but authentic. I'll take that over a packaged lie any day. It's over. I survived, stronger, wiser, more cynical. But I'm okay. Really.